I was born in Hungary, on the western part. I was an only child, and I was surrounded by a lot of love, not only by my parents, but also by the extended family I had. I think that love and protection made me survive in the Second World War. In 1944, I wasn't quite 22 years old, but almost. The Nazis came to occupy Hungary and march through on their way to Russia, actually. And in the process, of course, with the great cooperation of the Hungarians, they took practically every Jew away, except the ones in Budapest, in the capital. That's another story. In the town where I grew up, they rounded up everybody, women, children, grown-ups, young, old, it didn't matter. If you were Jewish, you were rounded up and put on wagons and took you to Auschwitz. We really heard only rumors about Auschwitz in Hungary. Nobody could quite believe the rumors because they were so horrifying and inhuman. But there we were. The women and the men were immediately separated. After that, we were separated by the famous Mengele, and this was the separation that was life or death. And again, luckily, my mother and I were sent to the living side. But to this day, I remember my cousin's wife, a beautiful young woman, holding her baby boy, being sent to the other side. I was incredibly lucky to stay with my mother. She was very young looking. She was young, she was 49. And so when they separated us, she came with me. But I never saw my father again, whom I loved and respected and admired more than almost anybody else. He was a very wise and wonderful man. All of this long story really makes me convinced more than ever that luck plays a very large part in your life. You do not survive Auschwitz by resilience or anything except luck. What comes after has to do with the loving you experienced as a young person and the loving and friendship you're surrounded by your life. I told my great-granddaughter that this is the most valuable thing I own. This is my family, my mother, her brother, sister, and her parents. And it's remarkable. I mean, I think because I'm so aware of all these generations, you know. I was surrounded by love. I was protected from all kinds of outside harm, in a sense. And it really made me survive every kind of difficulty. And I'm lucky enough to live on this beautiful piece of land on Maui, and I have my whole family here. And all I can hope for, that they'll have the opportunity to grow up with the love and good luck that I had, and bring up their children with all that I had in my youth.